Hey everyone, Soundwave 8084 here, the Transformers Legacy United review. In this, we take a look at part of the Doom and Destruction collection, Decepticon Bludgeon, Decepticon Rukus 2-pack. In this video, we're just going to take a look at Rukus. We're going to do Bludgeon in his own video. As you can see, I'm going to make them short videos and just do some comparisons with their mold mates so I can spend more time on each figure. So this one is going to be about Rukus, and we're going to do Bludgeon next. So and show right here that Rukus only takes 9 steps to transform. He is probably one of the easiest deluxe class transformers I've transformed in a very long time. Very, very easy. Also, they changed the spelling of his name. They dropped the C and they just kept the K. So for Rukus that way. Yeah, I made a rhyme, huh? All right. After that, we got the figure right here spinning around. We'll zoom in for a closer look here at Rukus. He does come with some accessories. He is also, he's a retooling of the Legacy Beachcomber mold. And Beachcomber's a mini bot, and he has a smaller mold. Rukus is actually a lot taller than Beachcomber. They do share the transformation scheme, the way they transform, because they transform very, very similar. You're just folding the legs up and putting the arms to the side. They do share some parts, not very much, and I will point that out here in this video. But a full look here at Rukus, being a taller deluxe transformer, does have that makes him have a little bit more of hollowness. You can see right there on the inside of his feet and his shins, his heels. He's got some hollow bits inside his forearms, also hollow, and the backpack is very, very hollow on his back there. Now most of that's hidden by his torso, but you do get some of the views down here at his abdomen and right above his head and shoulders. And you can see he does have that gimmick going with the cannons above his shoulders there that can go down and around. Now, there's no automatic thing. Like back in G1, you hit a little button thing and they go, and they move on their own. This, you have to move it yourself. But at least they did give him longer cannons than they did with Crankcase. And Crankcase got the short little nubby weapons behind his shoulders. And then Windsweeper, he didn't even get the guns. He just got the Target Masters that Needle Nose had because he was a retooling of that. Of course, Crankcase was a retooling of Skids. I really do need to get the upgrades for Crankcase and Windsweeper to give them the more proper look. And here's Rukus with mold mate Beachcomber. They do share some parts, but Rukus is a heavy retooling here of Beachcomber. Parts they do share are the crotchets, the butt, the hips, the thighs, the shoulders, the elbows, the tires, and the hands and the back flaps on the back of the legs. So they do share a decent amount of each other. That sounds bad. But Rukus does have a lot of new parts, like a new backpack. He's got new feet. So he's got lots of new parts. They also share the same gun. You see right there, the gun there. It's the same gun that Beachcomber has. It plugs onto the front of the alt mode to fill in, give him sort of like a grill or an undercarriage bumper. So we're going to take him off the spinny thing here and take a closer look at the figure. A really closer look here at Rukus. A good look at the head sculpt. It is done very nice. Yellow paint, red eyes. See the Decepticon insignia there. Got some paint apps there, about to drop the figure. Got this nice molded detail here and painted as well. Some more silver metallic paint down here. Only by his feet being so long, though, it gives him this really long, almost like he's wearing heels kind of look. But otherwise, it's not too bad. We get the soft PVC tires like Beachcomber, so really good rolling action. Also, all the tires are pinned in, which also, in my opinion, really helps with the rolling ability. So they spin really good. Now, the guns up here, these actually can come off, and he can, you put them in his hands, peg them on the sides. Well, actually, I don't know if you do the sides because this little piece here is going to hit it. You can put it in his hands so you can hit different guns. He doesn't have to have the same gun there that Beachcomber carries. But for that original G1 look, I'm going to keep these suckers pegged in right up here. You can see they all are blast effect compatible. You can put blast effects right there in the ends of all 3 weapons. Turn to the back side, take a look here. Places to store stuff. This is a little flap I was telling you they do share. Is this little flap right here. The hollowness really is going to be down here. Then you got it in his forearms and this back piece, which they make fillers. It's going to be really hard to shove stuff in there, and unless you can take the pins out, which I'm not going to do anything like that. But yeah, it doesn't bother me, but I know it can really bother some other people. So let's bring in the other trigger cons. We have Windsweeper, who came not too long ago. Also one of these Doom and Destruction, I want to say Doom and Gloom packs. But he's a retooling of Needle Nose. All they really did is change the colors and then give him a new head sculpt. They kept the target masters there, but you can put him on the side so be like his trigger con stuff. I know Non-F makes a new upgrade to give him the right weapons. And right here we also have Crankcase. Now they did give him his guns. They are so tiny, little knobs back there. They did, Non-F also made some bigger ones. I think some other companies have as well. So you can check like tfsafari.com and stuff for other upgrade kits. I need to get a hold of some of those so I can put them on and give them the proper look. So they look correct here with the Rukus. Because Rukus, in my opinion, is the best looking of the three, followed by Windsweeper. Now, Windsweeper is also deluxe, but he's a pretty tall deluxe. The reason I say he's a tall deluxe is because he's sharing the mold with Beachcomber, who is very small. Not very small, but he's a lot smaller than these guys here. And of course, he is a retooling of Skids. Now, we're going to take Beachcomber out, move these guys out of the way, and we're going to bring in G1 Rukus. Oh, shoot. Dropping shit. So here is G1 Rukus. Now mine doesn't have the stickers. There's supposed to be some stickers here that sort of this here mimics. I guess when I was a kid, I didn't take the sticker. I must have threw the sticker sheet in the trash. But these probably came pre-applied. And that's one thing looks like it's missing on this guy's the Decepticon insignia on the side of the arms. I'm sure Toy Hack's gonna take care of that. But the thing is, because he's got the peg holes here, that would get in the way. Also, you put Toy Hack's label, it's gonna cover the holes and stuff like that. So they do a pretty good job of matching these two guys up. Now he's also a smaller G1 Decepticon, but he was still bigger than Beachcomber. Transforms just like he does here. You just folding the feet up and having the arms to the side. These guns here, see, they be back there. You hit this little button and triggers them around. Hence, trigger cons. And the Autobots had trigger bots. So comparing the head sculpts, I think they did a good job. It's a good update. It's a lot better than what the G1 toy gave us here, but they did give us yellow paint. No eyes. G1 did that a lot without doing anything with the eyes. They weren't painted. They wanted us to put stickers on there. We got this sort of a gray paint here. They went for more of a metallic silver down there. He didn't come with any weapons except for these that I'm aware of, that I can remember from my childhood. He just had these guns here. That was the whole gimmick. Their weapons were the trigger weapons. So I think they did a good job. I mean, he's got the wheels in the correct places, shoulders, legs. This is more of a beige. This is more of a, like, I don't know what you want to call that. It's yellow, like a yellowish beige. It's like a darker beige. It looks more yellow on camera. It's not that much, that color in person. So he's got some more of that gray color here for the windows. I think all that's going to be as down here on this one. So that's going to fold up and fill in what this here is up here. Like I said, I think they did a really good job with this guy here. And you can fold these back and he can have them back here. So you can pretend he's got that gimmick where he's like this. And his Autobots, like the Aerobots are in the sky. And he can... So yeah. So it's a cool figure. Like I said, I really do like this guy. I'll probably... No, he's a retooling of Beachcomber. I will show the transformation. This cause is very simple. I did make a short showing that already. Articulation on this guy. You got shoulders out to there. The tire hits up here and stuff. Go all the way around. You're going to hit this back, so you're not going to get that. You got to like move it around like that. You get your bicep swivels, 90-degree elbow bends. You do get wrist swivels, 360. We get waist swivels as well, 360 degrees. Head, no up, no down, no rock. You probably could 360, but it's got the back piece there. It's kind of going to get in your way. It is cut there, so you can turn his head like this. And you might want to do that for transformation to hide his face so he's not peekabooing at the bottom. There you go. And you see legs, full splits, good kick forward, really good kick back, thigh swivels. He's got the little things right here where he can tab in and lock the legs. Undo that, you get the knee bends, 90 degrees, ankle tilts. Pretty good there as well. If you don't tab those in, it does make him a little top heavy with his backpack, and he could fall over or just bend at the leg. So if you're going to have them straight up, I would recommend tabbing those in like that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and transform this guy. We're going to remove the weapon, put it to the side. We're going to turn his head 180 to the back, just to hide it when he's in vehicle mode. Otherwise, he's just going to be looking right at you. Come down to the feet, bring these down, lock those in. And we're going to open the little tabs, or little covers here. I'm going to recommend bringing these up just to get them out of the way. Now the arms, there's these tabs here. I'll go right in there. The Beachcomber, his torso slides up to cover his face and stuff. Rukus does not do that, so we're going to tab that in. And do the other one as well. Now he's got tab it. Now here he's got these little tabs on his arms, and they're going to go right in these little slots here. So we got to get this tabs together, and so does the bottom feet here as well. I'm just going to fold it in. Just got to get those to go around, and we get the arms to tab into that. This is probably the hardest part of the transmission because his arms don't want to cooperate with me very well. Make sure you get that, and we can get this. See, there, get the tab the hell in, dude. That's all. Like I said, the hardest part is getting his arms around my copy tab. And when we just fold this down, then you put the guns back down like this, and they just rest right there, just like the G1 toy. He's transformed. And by turning his head like that, you can hide the face. Being the PVC tires, rolls extremely well. Take this gun here. You see he's got the peg hole, the little pieces here. So we're going to peg this in. You see he's got like these right here. And that's going to go like this. They go in the little tabs here. This goes in, and those little things go around the top. Just remember, handle up. And that is Rukus transformed. All right, closer look here at the vehicle mode. You can see nice little paint job here on the sides, sort of mimicking the G1 toy. They have this kind of gray plastic. We get the nice silver metallic paint going on right there. Turn this side as well. We do get a Decepticon insignia on that side. Man, I'm just blind. I didn't even notice it was on the other arm. Sorry about that. So otherwise, vehicle mode, not too bad, not too shabby. And here you still can raise these up if you want, and apply your blast effects to him. So even in vehicle mode, he can be blasting at the Autobots. Let's take two different kinds of blast effects so you can see. Now, quick thing off topic. Anybody else's blast effects yellowing? Can you see this color, the differences here, where it's just changing color? It's sort of like a yellowish purple. Anybody else's purple ones doing this? Because only my purple ones that I have noticed. The blue ones look fine. The orange ones, I can't tell if they're yellowing or not because they all sort of similar. These, that's darker, but I don't know. They might have always been that way, but I don't remember these having this little, yellowish tinge to them. So off topic there, but yeah, bring that up. So vehicle mode looks gorgeous in my opinion. I mean, it looks G1. It's not like the best vehicle mode in the world, but it is G1 accurate, and I love that to death. And I love the way he just rolls so good. Okay, let's bring in Beachcomber. You see, Rukus gets a lot bigger than Beachcomber. Taller. Like I said, those kind of wheels. I wish they did that for every Transformer that have wheels. Pin them in and give these kind of soft plastic rubbery tires. Bring in G1 Rukus. You see how they look there next to each other. How they're very much mimicking that. The good thing about keeping Beachcomber's little bumper piece is that we don't have the big hollow gap sitting right there to look at his legs. You see, G1 had his head out, and you can leave his head facing that way to really mimic the G1 toy if you want to, but I like to spin it around so it just hides the head. So, G1 rolls all right. Plastic tires, but they are pinned in. So, that is a Rukus. We'll do a few more comparisons in vehicle mode. Bringing in Earthrise Sunstreaker, so you can take a look at that. We're also bringing in Studio Series Rise of the Beast Battle Trap, so you can get a look at that. And then we'll bring in, I believe his name is Towline, so you can take a look at that as well. So that is your comparisons in vehicle mode. Let's get to the final thoughts here on Rukus. Out of the Trigger Cons, Windsweeper and Crankcase and Rukus. Rukus is my favorite, followed by Windsweeper, Crankcase being last. I think Rukus got the most love out of the three, got the most of his own accessories. He looks like he did in G1. They gave him the right kind of accessories. They didn't skimp on the little nubby ones or just give him the Target Masters. They gave him what he needed. I don't know why they couldn't just done something similar here with Windsweeper. Just change the weapons, give him something thinner for the guns on the side. Also, give him something different there in the back. You took these little weapons away, made something new. He was a deluxe main line. That's probably why they had to skimp. But he was in a 2-pack as well. I think they could have put a little bit more effort into that 2-pack like they did this 2-pack with Bludgeon and here with Rukus. So I would recommend picking this 2-pack up because that Bludgeon is also really, really good. I think it's an improvement on the previous version we got. And I'll do that video coming up very shortly so you can take a good look at that Bludgeon compared with the previous Bludgeon we got. And thanks for watching. Until the next ones. Peace out.